Hello and welcome to Ciena's Network Insights. My name is JP Sehdev and I am Director for Sales Engineering. I work with teams globally to help deliver best solutions to our customers. I have here with me James Glover, who is the Director for Product Line Management for Ciena's packet portfolio and is responsible for Ciena's IP strategy. How has the role of IP been transforming over the last few years?
Well, I think that's an excellent question because the role IP has been playing has definitely been evolving, and the influence we're seeing is actually coming from the IT cloud community, players like Google and Facebook, even LinkedIn. What we saw traditionally with IP technology, especially in the carrier service provider space, was a usage of the protocols in order to enable hardware. So it was really about speeds and feeds and ports. But what we see from the cloud IT influence on the industry and with the innovations that we see, it's more about software and the ability to be agile, flexible, deploying quickly, scaling up and scaling out.
So James, how does adaptive IP make operators' life easier?
There's a lot of trends taking place in the industry today. And what we've seen is a lot of terminology that's out there regarding openness, disaggregation, virtualization. What we've been able to do is boil us down into three key principles. Number one, operators want to control their own destiny, and they want to be able to avoid vendor lock-in. Number two, the network operators want to drive down CapEx and OpEx costs. And number three, they want to drive up the pace of innovation.
So James, how do the three aspects lead to any benefits for customers, for the telecom operators?
Well, I think there are three benefits. First would be simplicity. Second would be what we call service velocity. And then finally, there's a thing we call business agility.
So James, can we walk through these? Can you tell me more about what does simplicity mean to operators?
That's a good question because simplicity actually means several things. It means simplicity in network operations in terms of rollout or provisioning. It also means simplicity in the overall day-to-day operations of the network through automated programmability. Imagine that we can get automated performance management metrics and that we can react to those metrics in an automated fashion.
And what does service velocity mean?
Service velocity is an interesting term because it's really about time to market for new services. What we're trying to achieve in service velocity is fewer mistakes in provisioning and getting more rapid time to market to create revenue for the new service.
Let's talk a little bit about business agility as well, and how does it differentiate from service velocity?
So business agility is really about efficiency and being adaptive. Think about what the cloud players do in terms of fast fail models for learning. If we have automated programmable networks that can roll out services quickly, then what we have is a way to incubate or try out new services and learn from them quickly. And then we can adapt or enhance those services, which are extremely slow processes today.
That means with adaptive IP, the operators will get similar capabilities like the cloud or the content players to fail fast, to try new things and introduce services with speed and help their customers do even better.
Yeah, we can imagine cases where we're looking at the overall health of the network and we're doing things adjusting to the traffic. We can do regrooming and we can work on different aspects of training the network to be more adaptive.
That'll be even more beneficial for the customers if they can regroom the traffic on the fly without disrupting existing services. That'd be great. Thanks, James.
Thank you. So let's summarize what we've talked about. Don't forget, with adaptive IP, we offer you cost-protected future-proofing of the network, an architecture that enables low cost for all services, and new services introduced fast and simple.
We know the challenges of the operators here. We have discussed some of these in a previous video, and we have been heavily entrenched in the IP evolution with the content players. With adaptive IP, we bring the knowledge together and offer you the best way to evolve your networks.